Welcome to the Automated Broker. Today, knowing your PEAR. Time is your greatest asset, and we want to highlight that time is a finite, non-renewable resource, unlike money, which can be replenished. Once spent, time cannot be recovered, making its wise allocation crucial for achieving personal growth, success, and fulfillment. The saying encouraged mindful spending of time on priorities, continuous learning, and meaningful experiences rather than wasting it upon unproductive activities or people who drain your energy. Let's consider why time is our greatest asset. First of all, it's finite and irreplaceable. Everyone receives the same amount of time each day, but unlike money, it cannot be saved, invested, or bought back once it's gone. It truly determines success. The way in which you spend your time directly impacts your success in all areas of life, whether financial, spiritual, or emotional. It's a universal reality. The preciousness of time becomes much more apparent with age or when faced with serious illnesses, underscoring its value. You can prioritize and set boundaries. You can identify what truly matters to you, set clear boundaries to protect your time, and learn to say no to requests or relationships or tasks that don't align with your goals or well-being. You can eliminate distractions, create an environment that fosters focus by turning off notifications or removing distractions like your phone to dedicate your full attention to the important tasks and relationships. You can engage in continuous learning, investing time in acquiring new skills, reading books, or taking courses to personally grow professionally as well as an individual. You can focus on experiences and relationships. You can make time for activities and people that bring you joy and fulfillment rather than getting caught up in the endless work or superficial interactions. And you can practice being present, mindful of how you are spending each moment to ensure your actions are necessary, purposeful, and enjoyable. You know, many professionals continue to suffer through a quiet market. They often blame a lack of inventory, interest rates, skittish economy, tariffs, political uncertainty, and a host of other influencing factors. And while some of these concerns may be valid, the biggest effect is directly related to a misunderstanding of the value of one's time. So let's talk about your PEAR, P-E-A-R, which stands for Personal Earnings and Residuals, as in from all sources. It's imperative that you can clarify, you can calculate what your PEAR is. Here's the formula. First, calculate the total net income you receive after deductions every pay. And let's just take one paycheck. Next, calculate the total hours worked over the pay period. And third, divide the total hours into the total net income. This will determine your hourly rate. For example, let's say your pay net is $2,000, but you worked 90 hours over 2 weeks to obtain it. You simply divide the 90 into 2,000 and you'll discover that your PEAR, your hourly rate, is $22.22. If your work is the only income you receive, then your PEAR in this example is $22.22. Now, take the time to calculate your PEAR. Once you have calculated what your PEAR is presently, your next task is to learn how to increase it to $1,000 an hour where you simply aren't engaged in that task. We can show you how. For more information, check out broker.wealthnation.ca.